Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are back for more of that Oregairu greatness. This being the second episode of the third season. It just feels great. It feels awesome, right, having this series back. I'm ready to get into more, see what we'll have with this episode. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, play. And we're on Thursdays now instead of Fridays, by the way, so I'm happy they sorted that out. I'm really happy they sorted that out. Actually works out better for me, to be honest. That's going to be on Thursdays. Hayato. What's he talking about here? Yeah, right. Hiki's like, what? Not Komachi. Why would I do that? Yeah, right. What I do? I hate you. Hayato was not expecting him to. Yeah, he was not expecting him to thank him like that. Wasn't referring to Yukinon, to another little sister, not his sister actually, but another sister. Yep. This is where we were at the end of the, in the previous episode. Not the end of the previous episode, but you guys know what I mean. She turned right towards Hiki and looked at him like that. She's so sly, dude. Great. Great. Because she's drunk right now. She's drunk right now. Like, I was hoping we'd have this, like, the next day or something, right? Like, honestly. Which, you know what they say, some truths come out, when you're drunk. But we'll see. This should be interesting, though. This should definitely be interesting. But I just love where Yukinon's mindset is right now. Right? How she wants to be more independent. She wants to have, kind of follow her own path or go down her own path instead of following her sister and just her family in general. So, which it's okay to rely on people sometimes, right? But overall, she wants to be a more independent person. And she's saying, she wants Hiki and Yui to see this through with her to the end, to see what path she goes on. So I really like where her mindset is right now, going and talking to Haruno and patching things up with her family. Like, she's gonna try, right? So, but besides that, we had the Saki shine. I was asking for it. They delivered. That extra scene they included too, that was apparently supposed to be in season 1. I really love how they included that, and just her reaction was priceless. And then, probably my favorite part of the premiere of season 3, the Komachi and Hiki scene, man. That was like an RKO out of nowhere. That's literally what that was like. I was not expecting for that to hit me so much. That just tells you how much I'm connected to both of them, but especially Hiki. To see Hiki start breaking down like that, kind of, you don't see that often. So it's like, damn. Yeah, the premiere was fantastic, as expected, though, honestly. We'll see what we have with this, though. This should be, like I said, interesting, to say the least. Yeah, this is already kind of awkward. Haruno she's so damn fine, though, man. Like, I don't think we've ever saw her, like, kind of tipsy or drunk. She's already just a unique personality, but she's probably going to be... Who knows, man? Who knows how this is going to be. Okay, so it doesn't matter if she's sober or tipsy. Okay. Wanted to talk about us and what will happen with us. See, this is why I like where Yukinon's at right now, because this is stuff she's probably been avoiding, to talk about things like this. You and me and Mom. The whole family. Something you might not want to hear, but you got to talk about. Ooh, she kind of leaned her head in right there. You'll be able to say at least you did it, right? Make myself clear so I can accept the outcome. Yo, that smile though, that presence, dude. I love it. I love it. I love where she's at right now. What is Haruno about to say though? I'll work with you. She's gonna help her out. See, like I feel like we've all known that Haruno obviously cares about Yukinon. She just kind of goes about things in her own way, right? That you may not agree with, but you won't be back for a while. Oh, that means she won't be able to see Hiki and Yui as much. See, like these kinds of things, like your friend helping you pack, like that's like she's like, man, I want to do that by myself, but like this is kind of like a general thing, like packing. But besides that, the whole talk with the mom and all, yeah, I don't think Yui and Hiki should be involved in that. She'd love to, yeah, yeah. Books on decluttering. So Hiki's right. She waited for the man. She waited for the man. She, like I said, she is so sly, dude. Right. You know she about to do what she does. You know she about to mess with him in her own way. Does she smell like booze? He smelled cigarettes. Okay. She would have been kind of upset maybe if she didn't get to listen to what Yukinon wanted to say. Like if she missed that. That's what I got from that. So yeah, like she does care about Yukinon. I think we all know this. It's like she'll support her. Jeez, turn down your high beams, man. First time she's ever made herself clear. That's yeah, that's exactly what it feels like. Which is why I like it so much, right? Here she goes. Yeah, yeah. Here she goes, teasing him now. Oh man. Yeah. Oh man. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, you sobered up. You sobered up a bit then. See, you might be lying to me. She's just a little tipsy, a little buzzed. Huh. What did she just say there? I have no idea, but I felt like that was kind of us seeing more of a deeper side or part of Haruno that we haven't really kind of got before, in a way, like kind of subtly. Can't get drunk. Like no matter how much you get of it, like no matter how much you get of it, you still kind of stay the same, or you still. I'm trying to kind of see how to interpret that. She was saying the more she drinks, because like obviously if you drink a lot, you get drunk. But if you're looking at it from a different way, it's like kind of the more you take in, like there still is no change, or that you kind of stay the same. You stay. I don't know. I don't know. It might be something to talk about after or something. Centipede. That's a future they gotta obviously look at too. Bunch of different futures. Shizuka Sensei, yeah. Her first appearance. Well, besides the OP, I think this is her first appearance in this season. And Yukinon already came and got it. He did just kind of say, okay, I'm gonna go and get it. See ya. Have we ever saw Yukinon do that? Like actually stand up and go bring him the tea like that? Have we ever saw her do that? I'm trying to remember. I don't think we have. Like Yui had like a certain reaction to Hiki and Yukinon talking there. Was this Iroha? Yes. She had a certain reaction there, but then when Yukinon thanked her for helping her, she like smiled, right? So it's like a bunch of different mix of emotions there because of their friendship, but then also how close Hiki and Yukinon are getting. So it's a galaxy projector. Those things are actually pretty cool. So that's it, right? That's okay. That's all right, right? Who cares? Just like she's just showing us this to show us this, or is this an idea she has for the school, student council idea or something? Or oh, like a prom? Okay, prom king and queen. So that might be like what that whole dance was we saw in the OP, like that whole fiasco. That might be like from the prom. Prom. Especially for like seniors, right? For people who are going on, moving on from high school, prom is a pretty big deal, especially like in your last year. That'd be a nice send off. A pro. Yeah, they have homecoming and then prom. Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be because of the queen and king thing. That's why Iroha's all crazy about it. Yeah, it would probably you would think Hayama. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. She stopped herself. She totally switched up the subject and just start teasing him, teasing the man. That's not cool. She's serious about it. Looks difficult to put that all together. You can't help but have a reaction like that, man. Like Hiki, I get it. I get it. I'd probably have the same reaction to be honest. Especially when she looks at you like with those eyes and that tone of voice. It has that tone of voice. Lay the foundations for her next move. Yeah, she's honest though. She kind of wants to what? She wants to prove to herself that maybe she could get something like this. Oh my god. She wants to like prove kind of that she could pull something like this off. I think it has to be more so for everyone too, kind of in a way. You can't. I don't even remember honestly, but you can't win queen if you're like you have to be a senior. I think right. I thought you could still maybe win it if you weren't, but I don't even remember honestly. They're just individually choosing to. She wants us to be her starting line on her new path. Ah, promise. It's a promise. Ah, Hey, thank you, Iroha, for making this happen in a way, right? Is that Yukino senpai? Yeah, something's bothering you. I was able to tell from one of her reactions she had that she was like kind of smiling when Yukinon thanked her, and then like there's something bugging her. Aw. Are they gonna leave us off with like an emotional end to an episode again, like an emotional cliffhanger, kind of like act like you don't see it? Oh, this is when she was helping her. Yeah, we didn't even see kind of how this went or what happened here. Call from Haruno. Panson. Oh, there's about to be something here, isn't it? What she was saying? Act like you don't remember it, or what? She just said it literally, but act like you don't see it or something. Yeah, she can't help it. She about to look at whatever it is, like a picture or something. Actually realized it a long time ago. They doing this again at the end of an episode, man. Like 2 episodes in a row. Ah, damn. That's that's rough. That's rough, dude. Wow. Because like this is what I was talking about earlier in the episode. Because obviously I've always saw Yui as like the glue, right, between the three of them. Honestly, right. And she obviously really cares about the club. She really cares about their friendship, the three of them. Like she probably is the one who honestly, like you would say, cares the most, right, about the the friendship of the three of them. Um, but there's also been that thing right with Hiki too, like how she feels about Hiki and her feelings towards him romantically, and she's been realizing this. She was kind of hit with the total, I guess. She said she realized it before, but like that right there just kind of like sealed the deal, kind of, or whatever you want to say, confirmed it, right? Like how Yukinon feels about Hiki, and that's gonna be the most like interesting thing I feel about this whole thing because of how much she cherishes the friendship, excuse me, with the three of them. Like, say if Hiki and Yukinon got in a relationship, or like those romantic feelings start coming out. I mean, we have been seeing them come out like kind of in little spurts over time. I feel like, but I feel like maybe by the end of this season, or as we go through this season, as those things come out even more and more and more than anything we've saw before, right? That's where it's gonna be like, how is the friendship is the friendship between the three of them going to be able to stay the same? How is the friendship between the three of them going to be, right? Like that's why I asked, is anything genuine, the whole genuine thing, even possible, right? That's like the big question, because that's what obviously what Hiki wants, but is that even possible? I mean, I don't know. And what was that line there? First off, I want to see if we have anything. Do we have anything at the end here before? I think I already stopped the timer, but it might be just a preview for the. Okay, it's a preview for the next episode. Okay, so yeah, I think she said. What'd she say? She said I never really wanted anything genuine to begin with, or something like that. Now, could that be referring to like her jealousy, like or her like? That's what I would assume, honestly. Like her jealousy, or kind of, she doesn't want to see this, right? She doesn't want to see this, but she still wants the three of them to be friends. So it's kind of like it's rough. Like I said, it's rough. It's a tough spot to kind of be in, it, but she had to look at it, right? She had to look at it. I mean, she could have just kind of left it there and not peeked at it, but she kind of had to confirm it, I guess, for herself, you know. So, man, that's a not. I would say not as emotional as like the thing with Komachi at the end of the episode, but they did leave us off on something kind of similar again for this episode, right? So, big thing with this episode, obviously that what they left us off with here, like kind of everything I talked about, like obviously the friendship the three of them have, but then also romantically, you have to kind of think it could even be more than romantically, but just kind of how close Yukinon and Hiki are getting, and Yui maybe feels kind of left out in that, with her being close to Hiki. That could be, that's a big thing, and it's definitely interesting to see what's going to happen with that as we go into the future and about the whole genuine thing, with the three of them. So there's that. Yukinon, like I continue to say, like I really like where she's at right now, and this whole thing with the Iroha, what she's doing with this prom and stuff, good starting point for Yukinon because she's kind of going to be in it by herself, without really Hiki and Yui. But if they need her help, they're there. Is kind of what they said. So, with Iroha, you kind of have to like what we had with her. Obviously, there was a classic Iroha kind of teasing Hiki. She was talking about she wanted to be like prom queen with and Hayato be the king, which, like I said, I don't even remember honestly if someone. I think it has to be a senior that is like the king or queen. Like it can't be someone younger, like a sophomore, freshman, or whatever it may be. I think, like, I don't know, maybe it could. I thought maybe for homecoming it's different, but I think prom it has to be like a senior. So, yeah, that wouldn't even be like possible for her and Hayato to be a thing. But I guess in her way, like she wants to show or prove that she can kind of handle this herself in a way. Although she is having Yukinon help out. I did like what we had there with Iroha for sure. And even though I may not even fully be understanding it, I did like what we had with that. And then also Haruno. I'm really curious, honestly, what she. Oh yeah, we did see what she whispered to him. You can't get drunk either. That's actually a big thing to bring up with this too. I think maybe I hit it when I was talking about in the when that was actually happening, like kind of what that means or what she's getting at with that, which kind of seeing maybe a different side or a deeper part of Haruno than what we saw before there. That's kind of what I got from that. So Haruno said she's going to support Yukinon, which I said, I think we all know she obviously cares for Yukinon. It's her sister, right? She just kind of goes about things in sort of a way maybe you don't like, but she'll bring up things that you don't want to talk about. It's kind of ironic now though that Yukinon is bringing up these things that in general they wouldn't want to talk about, but they have to be brought up. It may cause some it may be emotional, or it may just cause some friction. It may cause some anger, a bunch of mixed emotions, but these are things that have to be talked about. So we'll see what happens. A lot to talk about here, though. Definitely a lot to talk about. A lot that kind of went down in this episode for sure, and especially build up and progress towards the future. So yeah, guys, let me know what you all thought of this episode of Oregairu. I know I'm just kind of I wouldn't even say theorizing, but trying to break it down kind of as best as can, or come to understand it as much as I can. So if you guys maybe saw something different, maybe that I didn't pick up on, or that you kind of got from this episode, definitely let me know, and we can kind of share and discuss and talk about it. Or maybe I got something wrong, maybe I got something right. I don't know. Kind of just let me know kind of let me know what the deal is down in the comments below, but don't spoil, obviously, for future events. So yeah, guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace out.